No, it's not.
I think I have to change the name.
No, that's okay.
Start opening the pod by hello, guys.
Oh man, Mr. Cincinnati, rookie.
Boo.
What a guy! Oh, and then he just disappears. Oh, he just ditched us. Look,
he's gonna blame it on
it.
internet. He's gonna blame it on internet connection.
No, he's gonna blame it on the beards that we have. That's what it is.
Hey,
he
look,
felt left out.
For the longest time, I could not grow one, so I'm lucky for what I got.
That's why I got to shave the bottom half.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
I just can't get my mustache to thicken up.
Oh, see, that's if I can get it connected, I'll feel great. And if I can get this stuff right here to grow, I'll be pretty happy. Well, hey, welcome back.
Hey,
it's not like we've been doing this for 2 years.
I blame fucking Bosby for this too. How about that?
No, you can't blame Bosby for that.
Yes, I can, and I will.
Shot. That was you being an amateur. Take that stupid head off.
Love you too. Fuck you. Look, you know what? Nope. Not today. I can let you do this. Just because you're on vacation doesn't mean you get to. Yeah. Don't act.
One more day.
Not like a dick.
One more day. I gotta get
I'm going to Mardi Gras.
I am. Maybe I'll. Maybe I won't. Oh, no, I will. I paid too much money for that.
Yeah, no shit.
Shut up.
Kiss my mother with that mouth. All right.
Wow.
Not usually. Bryce, how you been?
Yeah, this needs to make it. I see we're recording, so it's on. It's
don't let us sit here and be the old married couple. How you doing, Bryce? How's it going?
I love it.
It's been a minute.
It's good. Are we recording? Are we live? Are we live?
Yeah, no, this is recording
good.
here. Yeah,
then
no,
perfect.
this is I mean, I figured there were not very many people that get
YouTube
to
videos you see. It's like, are we good? Are we good? We good? It's like everything's good. Excited, nervous, anxious, ready to get it over with. Yet it's a day that I didn't think would come, but here we are. The return is upon us.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Hey, tell everybody who may not know. Kind of walk us through it. When's the return? What's it look like? And scale of 1 to 10, how nervous are you to get back in the ring?
Yeah. This Saturday, March 1st, 2025, Lariato Pro Wrestling Guild, Dublin, Georgia, Shamrock Mania 25. It's going to be Bryce Cannon in the main event defending my Lariato Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship against, we don't know. So it is, I think the baby knows, but now it's a mystery. It's either going to be Mandy Lemons or Fry Daddy. They've got a match earlier in the night for the Lionheart Championship. That winner not only gets to either remain champion or become champion, but also get a shot at the heavyweight championship later in the night in my return to the ring. On a scale of 1 to 10, I think right now I'm at least like a 4. I mean, it's in the back of my mind. I'm more excited than anything. So
yeah,
looking forward to it.
For sure. And this, I don't think this is the first knee injury that you've, at least in the time that I've known you, that you've come back from. So you at least kind of have that experience of kind of getting yourself back into, not only ring shape, knocking off the ring rust, but kind of the psychological aspect as well of coming back from such an extended layoff.
Yeah, I mean, the first one definitely wasn't as serious as this. The first one is actually kind of what caused this one about 4 or 5 years ago. So it was one of those that kept me out for like 2 months just because it was the dislocation portion of it, where this time when it got dislocated, it pretty much jacked everything up. So, and required surgery. So the other one was just kind of like I tweaked it, do some physical therapy. All right, you're back, kid. And then now it was a year off. So in a way, I know what it's like to have a return, but I think this one's going to be bigger. So looking forward to it.
So with that, I've had 2 knee surgeries. And I think the hardest thing for me was probably that mental aspect of it. How are you doing with that aspect of like, I can trust this knee. Like I can do everything I did before, but for me, that roadblock was I can't trust that knee. So I compensate to the other one. Like, how are you getting through that portion of it?
Yeah, that's a great question. It's tough. Some days or some activities, I would say more than others. I've already tested it. I set a ring up and I got some in-ring time and things like that, and I'm feeling very comfortable. The more mental side for me is the getting the quad back to 100%. Strength is absolutely there. I'm having no issue in the gym. Doing some serious leg movements and leg doing some serious weight. So in that regard, I'm like super pumped, super what's the word? Confident in. It's just kind of like the aesthetic of it right now. It's not where I want it to be, but nothing we can't get to. But I'm excited. I mean, I've been cleared, so I'm confident in that. But I mean, there is still that, like I said, it's in the back of my head. Like, is this knee gonna hold up? Is it gonna blow out on me? Because I actually just did a recent interview with somebody, and like I told them, like I said, that first knee injury happened 4 or 5 years ago. I've only been in the business 6 years, so I really truly don't know what it's like to have a healthy knee. When I look at the grand scheme of things, because it's always bothered me. Just this last time was the more serious time. So I'm excited because, like everybody's telling me, this knee is surgically repaired. This knee's better than before. So, and I mean, like I said, I've already lifted a couple of guys and things like that. So I'm not truly worried about that portion, but it's still there. Like you're saying, it's still like a small mental block in my head.
Yeah. Has the injury changed anything in like your repertoire? Like, are you like, oh, I'm not going to do this move anymore? Or are you just going to say, fuck it, I'm just going to go do it?
So, I mean, lucky for me, or oddly enough, I'm one of those guys who I typically stay away from the risky side of things. So a lot of my moves are grounded. A lot of my moves, I think the riskiest move I do is the disaster kick. I honestly think that's the most risky move I do. So I wouldn't say anything's going to change. I've tested all of my signature moves out. Feel very good. Feel very confident about them. So I wouldn't say anything's going to change about my repertoire, other than you may see me, even though I was already a slow worker, I may slow it down just these first couple of matches to fill out, okay, I'm good. But the couple spots I have done in front of a live crowd already, I mean, they've been nothing major or anything like that. As far as me moving and everything, but that adrenaline kicks in, you don't feel nothing. So that's kind of what I've got going through my head as well.
Now you've been fortunate enough to hold on to the championship even during this absence, but not being able to get in the ring, you just have no choice but to observe what's going on in the Lariato environment without you. How would you say that the roster has evolved in the time that you've been out of the ring, as far as what you are coming back to now that you're ready to go?
Well, so it's funny you asked that, because due to scheduling conflicts that were beyond Lariato's control, they actually have not ran a show since you guys went to the Matt Cardona show. So they the March show is their only show of 2024. So I kind of got lucky in that regard. But just the guys that were that are on the poster right now, that we're bringing in 2025. I mean, the roster is evolving into a roster that is going to be heavy hitters, high energy. I mean, we've got TNA superstars, we've got WWE legends, we've got young up and comers, we've got superstars that are second generation. I mean, our roster is jam packed, and so I mean, it's no heavy feat. I mean, Manny Lemons and Fry Daddy, two well traveled individuals in their own right, two guys that I've got extensive memories and history with. So I would say, even though we haven't ran, it's the roster is hungry and ready to put on a show for Dublin, Georgia.
Exciting.
Oh yeah.
Exciting. Let's we talked about the return at Lariato, but you got another iron in the fire. Let's talk about Coastal Empire Wrestling. Man, you guys swept in the awards, didn't you? How did that feel? And is that justification for kind of what you guys are doing?
You know, it's funny because we swept the awards, not only for the company but also the individuals that work for Coastal Empire Wrestler, Hakeem Young, Flying Fro, Michael Walker, I'll keep it PG, Simon Sermon.
I mean, I already said fuck it, so you don't have to.
That's very true. But, hey, like I mentioned before, I'm trying my best here in 2025 to be a nice fella. A good sovereign citizen. But no, I mean, it was phenomenal. It was a good feeling. We definitely were not expecting it, just because Coastal Empire was always one of those companies that were overlooked in Georgia. It's always been a thing. Eyes have been on South Georgia, but it's always been overlooked. It's one of those territories that if you're not in North Georgia, you're kind of in the shadows. So it was pretty cool to kind of break that mold and have a company that's outside of that realm be noticed. And then you've got, the events of this past weekend that, I excited going into the night, just crushed leaving the building. So,
well, we don't know what happened yet. So, can't wait to see how this all played out. But
there's pictures on Facebook.
Oh man.
You can guess.
Oh man.
I think I could guess just from that reaction alone. So,
yeah.
It's okay. Well, we know a guy. We'll pull some strings.
We do know a guy.
But yeah, like we said, going back, to the awards, like I remember when you guys kind of approached us, like you were saying, like if you weren't in that area, you didn't really mean much. You're seeing this now evolve and become one of the hottest companies, not only in the South, but just in the country right now with just names coming from all over. Does it kind of give you that justification, or does it make you go, okay, we've arrived. Now we just got to keep moving up and up and up. Like, is it? I don't want you to say you're resting on your laurels, but is it?
Yeah, no.
I got to go faster and harder.
So it was definitely a good feeling because it's like, okay, Coastal's on the map now, but now it's our job to be that promotion of Georgia. It's our turn to represent Georgia, and something that Coastal Empire brings to Georgia wrestling is matches that you're not going to see, because we do pull from the Carolinas, we do pull from Tennessee, we do pull from Florida, where a lot of promotions you'll see the same guys on the card that you would down the road from them, or 20 minutes, an hour away from that show. You're going to see the same guys in Georgia. And I mean, I'm not saying that's every promotion, but Coastal, you guys shared it, so I won't spoil anything here. So we've got Carly Bravo coming in. We've had Alex Kane. We in the past, Coastal, before even being noticed, we hosted Talking Shop-A-Mania watch along parties with Doc Gallows and the crew. Our first show had Robert Gibson. Like, we've got notable people putting eyes on Coastal Empire Wrestling, and it's about damn time that eyes are being put on it. In the state from everyone. I mean, just the locker rooms that we go into, not even at Coastal. It's Coastal's the talk. Coastal's where we're going to go, hey, how can I get on the show? So it gives us motivation, because we've made a product that not only the fans want to attend, but the boys and women in the back want to attend as well.
Yeah, and in one of my conversations with Zach, I think he said you guys have had fans coming from West Coast and pretty far out to come check out the show. I mean, for people that have not either gotten on the train to start following on social media, especially with how often you guys put out shows. I mean, what would you tell people that have never experienced Coastal before that why they are the premier stop in Georgia right now?
Yeah, I mean, just to start that off, we've already gotten a notification. I mean, our show is this Saturday. Here it is, Wednesday. We had tickets already purchased with people telling us they bought plane tickets to come see us. Savannah's already a hot destination for tourism, but they told us they bought a plane ticket to come watch the March show. So that's pretty cool already. I mean, and where else does that happen? But if you've never attended or watched a Coastal Empire show, it's one of the more watchable shows. Like a lot of times, especially with technology these days, you find yourself watching a TV show, and what do you do the first 5 minutes you're watching it? You're scrolling on your phone. You're seeing what's going on Facebook. Especially our December show, Reno's Casino Rumble. I'm one of those people that even sometimes with wrestling, I find myself scrolling on my phone. And it's not like a disrespect to the people on the screen or anything. It's just an attention thing. But our shows have become, for lack of better words, watchable. You're invested in what's going on. Our characters and our storylines portray not only in person, but also through the lens of that camera. And I mean, that's a shout out to our production crew. They know the exact shots. They know the right moments to catch on somebody's face. They know the right moments to get, the audience's reactions. And each show just gets better and better and has you wanting more. I feel sorry for those people who bought a plane ticket to come to Coastal's next show, because they're going to be buying plane tickets every month. So I hope they've got, some deep pockets, because they've got a task ahead of them. But that's just what we want. We want people to want to be at the next show. We've had shows where I'm not going to spoil anything, but just this past show, something big happened right before intermission, and we could not get the fans out of the building to go to intermission. We've had shows where fans would not leave the building after the finish of the show. And that is what we want. We want a product that fans not only believe, but invest and can sink their teeth in. And that's exactly what we provide at Coastal Empire Wrestling.
Fuck yeah.
Are you going to miss doing commentary?
Yeah. I never thought I would say that. When I first started it, I hated it. I absolutely hated hearing myself. I hated the way I would call the action. I hated watching matches and being like, oh, I would have done that different, but I can't say that. But I found myself with Brandon Benefield and Maestro getting into my own groove and becoming comfortable. And it's all thanks to those guys. Me and Benefield got a past, but we've moved on. We've reconciled a little bit, at least at Coastal. But it's, commentary became fun. It became less painful of a booking, each month, just being able to show up and be like, I'm not going home sore tonight, was a great feeling. But just being able to watch the action and watch the stories play and be able to tell that story for those watching at home was very fun. And I think, for us to get nominated for Commentary Team of the Year was a huge task too. That just shows that people got their eyes on the YouTube product. And, it shows that our hard work paid off even for the commentary team.
How do you think it's going to help you on the other side of the desk?
So, I think it's going to help me, pace my match in a way that the stories can get across. And what I mean by that is allowing moves to register, not only for the fans, but for Brandon and Maestro to be able, for them to put over what is going on. Why did he do that? What did he just do? Is there a deeper meaning to what he just did? All that needs to portray. And if I am moving so fast that they can't do that, there's no point. And it doesn't relay as good. But those guys, I mean, they're able to tell a story if we allow them. So I think that's what I would take away from that.
So let's fast forward a little bit. Let's look ahead to 2025. I mean, this is a fresh start for the Frat Daddy. What can people expect with what can people expect from you in 2025? This is an opportunity to start with a clean slate, something that people very rarely get to do in terms of character, especially coming back after an injury. What can we expect as far as presentation?
You can expect, as cheesy as it sounds, all gas, no brakes. I was just looking and thinking today at my calendar, and starting March 1st, it's on. The frat daddy's back. Georgia needs to be on notice. And I say Georgia because I'm starting heavy in Georgia. I'm starting over on the place that I left number one, and I'm damn well determined to be number one by the end of this year. Right now, it's said time and time again, Carly Bravo is that guy that is number one. And if Carly Bravo is the guy that I have to take down to get my spot back, it is what it is. As the kids say these days, it'll be on site. And I'm dad reference there, you see. I'm trying to be that way.
No idea what that meant.
But edit it out. No. But yeah, no, I'm not backing down. I want to challenge myself. I want to push myself. I got told time and time again, oh, had you not got injured, you'd be WWE ID. I'm not here for the what ifs. I'm here to prove myself. Whether that's a WWE ID, whether it's a TNA contract, whether it's an NXT contract, whether it's MLW, whether it's wherever will give me a job to allow me to prove and hone my craft. That is the goal for 2025. 2025 is what 2024 should have been, a standout year for Bryce Cannon. I'm already in great shape again. I'm not where I was. I've actually, I feel like I'm almost in better shape. And all I've got to do is get a couple matches under my belt to get that ring rust is what they call it off. But I've already had some in-ring things, but I feel like that live crowd adds another element that, you can't do in a training session. So there's some reporters in Georgia that said it best. The Georgia wrestlers should be on notice because the frat daddy, Bryce Cannon, 2025, he's back. And I've got a point to prove.
Scary.
Yeah. A little
Scary
bit.
because
bit.
You were doing so well before, and now you're locked in.
And I haven't. The thing is I didn't forget. I didn't forget where I was. I remember clear as day where I was, and it was at the top. And I know there's been guys working their asses off to get, to where they are right now. But I've been working my ass off to get back as well. So mine just hasn't been in front of people.
Man. Georgia, consider yourselves warned. Man, it's the fire in your throat right now it's remarkable, man. I'm fucking pumped.
I do have a quick question, and this is we're gonna left turn here pretty hard. How many times have you been on the show, Bryce?
More than I can count at this rate.
Okay. He's got to be 5-timers club by now.
Right.
Five times.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many times has Zach Mosley been on the show?
I heard you say Peps. I'm gonna go ahead and say 0. But Zach Mosley, he's up there with me.
Probably also, yeah.
He's been on a lot. Yes. Peps, what the hell? Why won't you come on the show?
Look, we mention it to him all the time. He's a special breed.
If Eric said something wrong, I'll apologize for him. Like if that's the case, I know Eric can be foul mouthed and annoying, but just come on.
You've met you, right?
I know. I'm
right.
Great. All right.
Yeah.
Guy has
you guys are
kids.
I've told him they're real guys. They're not AI bots. They came to a show. I've met them. I've shaken their hands. I've taken their money. Like it's great. Like I don't see why you don't want to be on their show.
Their money.
Hey, let's edit that part out. Forget that part. Scoot over that part. All right.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You're good. Yeah, you're good. I think I still have the Venmo receipt. It's cool.
Frame it. Print it out, and frame it.
Hey, after this year, I'm going to have to. I'm excited.
Hopefully. Hey, look, I'm taking on everybody that wants to come my way, and I'll come to them as well. Like I'm tired of you see guys threaten people online, like, oh, if you got a problem, come to me. Nah, It's time for somebody to come to the promotions where the big boys are. It's time for, if they want to come to me at Lariato, that's perfectly fine as well.
There we go.
Fucking A. Man. Again, everybody's on notice, man. Can't wait to see what you do next. But before we kind of wrap up here, we got to talk a little bit of WWE real quick. Elimination Chamber is coming up this weekend. I just want to get your thoughts on what's going on and the road to WrestleMania as a whole.
Look, as a fellow blondie, I'm going to hate to see Cody with the dark hair.
Oh.
That's all I'm going to say there.
All right. Okay.
It's going to be sad. It's a sad day for us blondes.
All right, I got another one for you. Yeet or no yeet?
Ooh. It's hard to go against it, but I'm going to say yeet.
I mean, I still say yeet, but I don't know. Jury's still out for me.
It's not main eventing either night, I don't think.
Oh, no. So it's just Jey Uso. It's no longer main event Jey Uso, but we still going main event Jey Uso. We still going to yeet. He main evented Royal Rumble and won.
Yeah.
He did.
Cena put him over too, so you know.
Well, Cena's going to be the heel. I'm telling you. He's going to take the deal with The Rock. I'm telling you.
Deal.
Why not?
Or no deal.
The last year, make John Cena heel. What do you have to lose?
I think John Cena wouldn't do that. I don't think he's going to. He went all this time being a babyface. Go out with the sunset.
So did Terry. Hollywood Terry did the same thing.
Oh, y'all on first name basis, huh?
No, it's just because we don't say the gimmick name on the show.
Gotcha.
Okay,
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. No, until Asshat over here ruined it last month. All right.
It was a slip. Sorry.
Was it?
I can't remember.
No, it wasn't.
I don't remember. I've been hitting the head a lot. I don't remember. Sorry.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
Same.
Yeah.
Buddy, it's always great to catch up with you. Before we let you go, where can everybody find you on social media? Where can everybody keep up with? We don't want to call this a revenge tour, not a redemption tour, not a comeback tour. This is the fucking World's on Notice tour.
This is a resurgence.
Coming on the back on this week. No more of that.
What? What did you just say? I'm gonna
Eric,
skip over
knows. Eric knows. We've had enough back shot talk this week.
Lord have mercy.
No more of that.
Anywho,
it's not our fault. It is Tim Bosby's fault because he used the word back shots in a comment. Like literally, I'm pulling comments up to put on the live stream yesterday, and
my grandmother will be watching this.
She's fine.
Don't go to Urban Dictionary. That's all I'll say.
That's all we'll say.
So Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, Real Bryce Cannon. Facebook is Bryce Cannon. I've got the Frat Daddy Pro Wrestling Tees. Just search Frat Daddy or Bryce Cannon on Pro Wrestling Tees, and you'll get all you need. So there's a couple spots you can get me.
Well, I like it. Thank you as always for sitting down with us. We know it won't be the last time in 2025, but it's always a good fucking time.
Absolutely. This may have been one of the better ones we've done. Gets better and better every time.
It's kind of it's almost like one of those things where we're on such a familiar basis that like we didn't even do like an actual proper fucking introduction to this episode at all.
Well, yeah, I just looked up.
I
just looked up, it said recording, and we were just talking. I was like, "Oh, yeah. We're live."
That was mostly just me not wanting to forget to hit record because that would have sucked.
And you left. So that was nice of you.
Yeah, and then you
should do that. You know what? Nope, I'm not even gonna say it because the recording's still going. I'm just not gonna say it. So anyway, no,
say it.
No.
You're not. I have no feelings left. You're not gonna hurt them.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
All right.
Well, for the Wrestling Junkies podcast, this has been Mr. Cincinnati, the podcast dad, and Bryce Cannon. Until next time, chooches.
Yay.